Friend Request is a film that has been floating around for a while. I think it released in Europe like a year ago. And, the production company that bought it, they also released 47 Meters Down, is now trying to release essentially a video-on-demand horror film to theaters in hopes that will make some money. And I think this one is much worse than 47 Meters Down. It's a bad movie.
So according to you, Miss Woodson, this video just magically appeared on your timeline.
I'm not posting this.
Did you try changing your password?
Yes, I've tried everything.
She's even back in my friends list.
You have no idea how crazy that is, do you? That is what code normally looks like, not this. This isn't code.
So the basic setup for this is that it's a mix between that one movie from a little ago, Unfriended, a movie that was actually really good. Especially, it's even better probably watching it if on your laptop than would be watching it in the theater, because it feels like it's real. But it's a mix between that, and then it's a mix between the one episode of South Park where I think it's Dan, like he befriends a kid at school that has 0 friends, and then the kid wants to hang out with him, and then he wants to delete his Facebook account, and Facebook takes him into the site, and he has to like Tron, and it's like a mix between those two things, and it's not a good film, and I think the biggest problem is that like you have these characters, and this the popular girl Laura, played by Alicia Debnam-Carey. And she's supposed to be like the popular girl that everyone likes. And she has 300 Facebook friends. Wow. And, there's taken this random, some sort of psychology class. And he's, talking about how people are addicted to social media. And they're on their phone talking to each other. And then the professor scolds them. And you see the person in the back, Marina, played by Liesl Ehlers, and she's like the unpopular girl in the back with a hoodie on, and she sees that and thinks, oh, I want to be friends with her, so she'll send the friend request to her. And I think the biggest problem right here is that her friends slightly make fun of the girl, but not really that much, and the main character befriends her and does everything right. She's a good person. The crazy girl with no friends, she becomes obsessed with the girl and stalks her and harasses her and sends her unwanted messages, and it's she's a villain all the way. And the main character is a good person, and that she only unfriends her because she had to put it to a stop. The only thing you could say that she did wrong was lie about her birthday party. But she was having the birthday party with her close friends and her mom at a restaurant. You don't have to invite some random person you barely know. And I think it'd been so much better if they had just changed that up a little bit. And that if they added a scene towards the beginning where she was around with her friends and she looked, oh, I got a new Facebook friend request. And oh, who is it? And they say who what the person is, and they make fun of her. And maybe they convince her to befriend her as a joke, they're gonna befriend her then unfriend her or something, and that there's more the friends are the bad people and they're trying to break up the friendship between the two of them, and that's more of a reason for why this girl wants to kill all of them after she kills herself. Try to do something to make it seem like the Marina girl is slightly the wronged person. Even though what she does is completely out there and wrong, she was at first kind of the wrong person. She was almost bullied by them, and maybe that's why she did it. But instead, it just means that she is just the horrible person that wants to kill everybody, and they won't do anything with that. And I think that is really a detriment to the film. But even if they fix that, the film is not good. There's a lot of things supposedly all of them have slowly been driven crazy. But they have the makeup they use looks so weird. It's they flopped up all this purple makeup around their eyes and do all these weird things to make them look like they're really stressed out. But it just end up looking weird. And, this is really stupid stuff because Marina, she's not only a witch ghost, she also has elite hacker skills. she's a ghost hacker. And this, I think the one character, Kobe, played by Connor Palo, he had a crush on the main character. And like they're like looking at the code, trying to figure out why you can't delete her Facebook account. And like, that's not code. This is code. This is something else. It's ghost code. And it's so obnoxious. Like there's like these like green text like moving around. It's like, what? That's not how it works. But I mean, even if the ghost was haunting the computers or something, haunting the Facebook, like it wouldn't be actual code. And that's another thing. It's so funny that, you know, it's obviously Facebook. Every like shot they show of the stuff going on there is obviously Facebook, but they somehow managed to not ever show the Facebook name or symbol or anything. So it's like they never say Facebook. So it's like, well, it's not Facebook, even though it's a Facebook exact clone. It might not be Facebook. But it's kind of odd when you notice that. So the ghost drives all of her friends crazy and gets them to kill themselves, like possesses them and has them kill themselves. And the police are around and they're like investigating, like, why are you posting all these videos? And like, I'm not. I can't delete my Facebook account. Like, I don't know about that. But like, I mean, she has her laptop, she has her cell phone constantly. So she can just take it out, plop it on the table, and say, look, you tried to delete my Facebook account. I can't do it. You know, but they never really try and never do anything with that. And like, you never say, like, even if it's not a ghost, you could have said, my Facebook account is hacked. Like, they never say hacked. And I think, you know, that's a common thing that we say, even when people like log in and like post something on Facebook, goes, oh, my Facebook account was hacked. Oh no. You know, that's kind of the common thing. You're surprised that they didn't mention that at all. One thing I will say is that the film actually has really good fake jump scares. And I mean, by good fake jump scares, they actually suck. But I mean, they're really just like startle scares. But it's honestly better than a lot of other movie startle scares. Like, they're stupid, but they do startle you. And like, even though that almost all of them, they're all fake jump scares. And even when it is something, it's not really that scary. But I mean, they're startling. You gotta give it that. And like the ghost Marina is just, I don't know, it's kind of goofy. Then at a certain point, it turns into like a Ring clone, where they're trying to investigate, you know, what happened to Marina, what happened in her early life, and like, you know, why is she evil, and you know, that whole like sort of investigation sort of thing, and it's just not very effective. And the weirdest part of the movie, at a certain point towards the end, like one character all of a sudden just turns evil randomly, and it's like, okay, are you possessed by the girl? No, you're not possessed by the girl. Okay, and it's very odd. And I will spoil a little bit here, but I really think that, and then I'm going to spoil a bit at the end, but I really think that I think that you could really fix the movie if you want to do that twist and actually make it a bigger twist, or do something more interesting with it. Because like the one character that supposedly loves her and crush on her, like all of a sudden decides to kill her because he thinks that if he kills her, the ghost won't come after the friends anymore. And it's so random. Like, it looks like it stabs her really deeply, but then she's like running around like she's fine. But like then it turns into a slasher film where then he kills a boyfriend, and it's like, it feels out of place in the movie, but the rest of it was just kind of like, you know, a ghost story sort of. It wasn't a slasher at all, and then it all of a sudden turns into a slasher. But I think if you're gonna do that, like, maybe make it for some like that he obviously has computer skills and maybe hacking skills, and that maybe she possessed him and first because he was like looking at her Facebook page and was possessed by her, and then maybe that she went through him, and she like hacked the other people, and that's why they couldn't delete their Facebook. So it wasn't like she was haunting Facebook, which I thought was really stupid, but that she's possessing this guy, and he was hacking into all their accounts and making so that they can't delete anything, and they're posting the videos, and that creating a channel for her to possess them and have them kill themselves. And at the end, that instead of like him stabbing the girl, that maybe still stab the boyfriend and have him be like that he's possessed. I think that would have been a lot more interesting. Because what happens to him in the actual movie is like it kind of breaks the rules of the Marina character. Because before, everything she does is kind of been like possessing people and getting them to do things. But then with her, like with him, it kind of like she also has powers to just kill randomly. Like it doesn't have to be a kill themselves. It doesn't really work. And then at the very end, I thought it was going to be a Bagul scare, but they do what seems like to be a Bagul scare. But then they actually added a clip after it, so it's not a full Bagul scare. They end with something else, and it's just kind of goofy. It's like hoping for a sequel. I don't know. It's just not a good film. Like I would definitely not recommend it. Even if you're a horror fan, it's just not good. It's a bad film. And I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10, at most. It's not a good film. I definitely would not recommend it. But thanks for watching, and check out other video playlists around my head, or subscribe to me over here. Thanks.